I never hear the blue jays unless something is going into the woods. It's not supposed to go into the woods. And this morning I woke up and I heard the blue jays. It's coming from both sides. This is the day that they're gonna start tearing down these woods. Saw a coyote run through here last night. My dog noticed it first and kind of alarmed us. It's weird. It's like the animals almost know. But there's no one there right now down the street. I don't know if there's anybody over there though. At that end, at the north end. I just heard something down there. I just paused it and of course unpaused it now, but this is across from my friend Ron's house. And there's like this, there used to be a house over here. And there's this light pole right here. And you go down into it, and you could see something's over there. Man, there's a skull right down there. Look at that. And crazy. It's like an owl skull. I'll take that home. You see the same flowers that we have in front of our house. It's all right here too. That's where we originally got them from. We've been pulling them out every couple of years. I want other people to be able to go to get them, you know. But yeah, it's all gonna be gone. Something climbing down that tree. Chipmunk. I just broke a branch off. Now walking back out. Yeah, there's that machine down there. And they're down there. I ain't gonna bother the dude. But here it is. Try to get a wide shot of it. It starts down there and then it goes all the way. This is where I just came out of. I guess there was a house here a long time ago. And then the Morans used to own over there. They had 3 houses up there. They grew up there in the 1950s. They had built their first home, and then every couple, decades they added one on. And then their original home was a smaller one. That was a home I actually went to. One of my friends was renting it. I went to there. This is probably 30 years ago. And I never really had been out here that much, but I ended up buying right across the street, 30 years after that. Kind of crazy. And I didn't realize it until after a couple of years, and I had gone in there, and I realized I've been here before. They had already knocked the house down, but I remember the property layout. My friend Cheryl, that I work with, she described, how everything was, and then I talked to somebody else that used to hang out over there, and yeah, that was where I was at before I even moved out here. It's weird how everything works out, And then here on this side, this will all be the retention pond. This is right across the street from my house. We talked to the property, the guy that was going to do the clear out, and they said they wouldn't drive on our land, so we're good as far as they're being respectful to not drive on this, because this is actually, we maintain it and we own it. I own, like, this is the front of my home right here, and we own all this part of the roadway up to about 3 or 4 inches away from it. That was confirmed with the county. I know it seems odd, but I mean, look at this road, how non-conforming it is. And you look over here, now that road, to line it up evenly, it goes all the way over there. And that's like kind of where our property line is. If you look, you can see that. And if they do ever build through here, that's where they want to put their roadway, exactly parallel with that, to where all the pipes match up and everything is, you know, conforming. Cookie cutter, square, 90-degree angles, no 45s or obtuse angles, God forbid. But yeah, they're sticking with the grid. And I mean, we're not like totally opposed to progress, but the way they just shoved 42 in and 0 or 1% open green space, as opposed to the standard 15% open green space requirement, that really really upset us. And the way that they did it too, and the manner in which, you know, they had a former trustee that actually wrote the legislation circumvent that rule, that standard. It just really, I mean, to say disgusted would be an understatement. That's why people are moving out of Illinois. I hate to say it. And you know, you're not respected as a citizen, not respected as a property owner. You got big money coming in and just taking over. And I wouldn't have cared if they'd have stuck with the standards, but it was just, you know, foregone conclusion. It's done. You got to move on. I just feel bad for my neighbors over here, because they're going to have, you know, over there matching up with these townhomes, they're going to have, it's going to be, I think it's just a little bit invasive. And to have people right across the street that were, you once had, you know, a beautiful forest, and they're going to be higher up, like 6 feet higher. And a lot of people try to use the street for construction and stuff, and I'm just glad we didn't have a big fight with this tree service that's coming in. We called them, we talked to them, one of the neighbors did, and they were very receptive, so we'll see how that goes so far. And hopefully we don't have any issues. I don't think we will, but you never know. All right. Well, I hope who's watching this has a better day. And it's Monday morning. I think it's the 17th of August, 2020. Have a good day. We'll keep you apprised on what goes on with this. And she's going to be sending me videos, but I got to get to work. Thanks for watching.